Wow, well, I'm here in Germany at Touratech, as you can see. But in some way, when you and I did long way round from London to New York, and we chose our bikes, we needed to kit them up and get the panniers and the tents and all the stuff that you need, tools and stuff like that. And Touratech were kind of the sort of pioneers of all of that, especially with the panniers. And that was, can you believe it, 20 years ago. Anyway, I've come back. I did the Dakar Rally here with them, and they've just done this thing with BMW for the new 1300 GS. And I've come back just to see what they've been up to and how things have changed from the last time. Wow, this has changed. I mean, I remember back in 2004, I think it was, when we first started talking to Touratech about helping us with Long Way Round. I mean, that's almost 20 years ago. When we decided we were going to do it, the only place for overlands was Touratech, and they were famous for these panniers, and they had these bags, they had, you name it, they had it to have your overland adventure. They had this catalogue that was about this deep. You could get just about anything. We got everything. We got our tents, we got clothes, we got all sorts of stuff from Touratech. They were quite amazing. And I just remember being so excited about teaming up with them. And I remember as well, the history goes back even further, because when I did the Dakar Rally in 2006, Touratech got involved with making and building the bikes with us. And we sent our mechanic over here I think he was over here for about 3 months, filming, and we built 3 motorcycles. And they've been so supportive. And it's interesting to come back now, and there's a new generation of BMW, the 1300 is just out. They're responsible for the panniers and all sorts of stuff that goes on with them. And so it's just wonderful to be back here to see what they're up to and what they're doing and how they've expanded and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I can't believe how long it's been. I mean, time really flies. So the pannier really is what made Touratech famous. And then everything else kind of blossomed because of this. And so almost 20 years later, we're going to go back to the factory and have a look and see what they're up to now. Here it is. Right.
Hi, Charlie. Cliff Weiser.
Cliff, how are you? I hear you're the Brit that's infiltrated here in Touratech.
Yeah, something along those lines. I'm responsible for the R&D department and the tool shop.
Oh right, okay. So basically you're the inventor of the pannier. Actually, the pannier that started the whole of Touratech.
Exactly.
Really?
So any of the products or OEM products that we produce here start off in the development department. Yeah. And basically we're responsible for all the stages in between. The first drawings up to production.
Wow.
You were talking about the panniers.
Yeah. No, the pannier. I'd love to. Yeah, because I mean,
look at where we manufacture them. Yeah.
Because that's essentially, where it all started, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
And how come you're over here as an Englishman, and ended up here?
Moved here years ago, and felt right at home. And when I found out that Touratech were looking for someone for their development department, I thought, it's got to be the place to go.
There you go. Yeah. Wow. Look at these. This is fantastic. Woo.
Okay, so this is where the outer shell of the panniers are made.
Yeah.
So basically we have a laser machine here which cuts all of the sections we need for the lid, bottom and outer shell. And then it comes into this bay where we bend the outer shell here on this specialist made machine.
Yeah.
And afterwards the two ends are welded together here on this machine.
Oh, okay.
So depending on what pannier we're making, we have different programs. You can either have this chamfered off area, or you can make a completely rounded area corner like we have on our Sega panniers. Yeah. After that, there's pressing for the logo, and after that we go over to this station, which is where the assembly is done.
Wow, bloody hell. It's quite extraordinary.
Okay, so this is where our tube parts are manufactured. So anything that's used on a crash bar, pannier rack, top case rack, and so on. So basically the raw material comes in here, 6 metre length tubes, is laser cut on this machine, and then goes on to be bent into shape by these CNC machines here on our right.
And they basically end up being this.
Yeah, so
that's sort of the
this
the
is,
end
for
product.
example, a pannier rack for a BMW 1250 GS. And all of these tube parts are cut, bent and welded in this department. Yeah.
Wow, wow! And then those are the tubes, so that, and then the boxes are made here as well.
That's right. The panniers are made in the other building.
Yeah.
So in this building, we have all the tube manufacturing and any sheet metal parts we need.
Right. Okay.
So this is our brand new production line.
Yeah.
Here we're manufacturing the plastic Vario pannier system for the new R1300 GS. So,
oh, wow, God, this is quite it's quite a change.
It's a massive change. So this is the top case, which is completely electrified. It's got all the gadgets. We've got a USB port, we've got light and central locking, all included. And
central locking.
Central locking. And
so along with the bike and everything locks together.
That's right. So with the keyless, it just locks when you walk away from the bike, and it also has the adjustability, so you can adjust the volume as you could do with the old system.
Bloody hell! Wow.
So this has all been completely developed in-house, and it's been a couple of years intensive work, and now we're starting the production about 2 months ago.
And this is you've been really quite instrumental in this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that right?
We've got quite a large team of guys who've been working around the clock for the last couple of years to get to this stage, and we're now making the first large volume sums for the world's market.
And then do all the pieces? Is it all kind of locally sourced mostly, or
a lot of the parts are locally sourced. So all of the large parts are manufactured within a couple of 100 kilometres of here.
Wow.
And so basically it really is a proper made in Germany product.
God, it's so different to. It is so different to what we would expect from you guys. You know,
it's something that we haven't done before. We've not been involved in the plastic pannier market before, but it's been a steep learning curve. But
I can only imagine how much.
I think the end result really is it's groundbreaking.
Yeah, and then all of your experience of what panniers need and want, and what the audience want is in here.
Exactly, and meeting the standards that BMW set is obviously not an easy task, but these really are one of the most robust plastic pannier sets available in the market.
And you've had to bring all these type of machines in order to be able to do this production.
So this was developed within our company group. This is a fully automated testing station where everything from the electric connection, the lights, the adjustability, all of the parts you touch and feel to make sure the pressures are correct, it's all fully automated on this system now.
Oh, yeah, wow, I'm impressed. It's just quite interesting to be quite close to a GS 1300. It's amazing how BMW have created this anomaly. I mean, it's an amazing bike for starters, and the 1150, the 1200, 1250, they've all been incredible. But it must be, for you, it must be quite challenging, quite fun to be part of.
Absolutely. I mean, this for us is obviously the most important bike for us, and because it's long awaited, I think this is the moment everyone's been waiting for, to see the launch. And for us, we've already got the first products up and running, so they'll be available quite soon. So as you can see, we have the pannier racks already fitted to the bike, the top case racks on the bike, and we also have around the front, we've got the lower crash bar, the upper crash bar, we've got the headlight guards, the skid plate. So we've already got quite a good selection of products to complete the GS.
I have to say, I like all the like what you've done here with the. It's not just tubular on the
Yeah, so
on the pannier here. This little touch, because it matches the.
yeah, so basically, because the subframe is now a cast part, they've gone away from the tubular welded frame, and therefore we wanted our products to match the larger surfaces, and therefore we've decided on the crash bar, the lower crash bar, and the pannier rack to go with these metal sheet formed parts that could just give it a much fresher look.
Yeah, and I like on your pannier here. I like with the latches here as well. It feels a really sort of upmarket finish. It feels like, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we always used to make these parts out of sheet metal and basically riveted turn parts, but this just gives it a much more quality feel, and of course it's all durable.
Yeah. No, I love it. Wow, it's pretty impressive to look at the bike. So this all along here is logistics. Now people come along with this, and when you've done your order, they go along with this, and they take all the stuff that you've ordered. Oh look, it's gone over there. You take all the stuff that you've ordered, and it goes into the box here. They pack it up and send it off to your house of all the delicious, yummy stuff that you've ordered. So this is what Ewan and I had beside our toilets. And every time you would sit and spend time in the bathroom, you would just look through all these pages of what you want and what you wish for, your wish list. Biker porn. I just take one of them. Maybe he won't notice. Think he'll notice? You think that's obvious that I've taken it? So this is where they store everything, and this is where they get the stuff to go to where we were before, where they pack everything up, and they can do up to 1,000 packages a day to get your yummy stuff to your house. I have to say, I'm so glad I've come back and had a look at Touratech, and it's amazing to see that, you know, from the panniers that they made 20 odd years ago when Ewan and I were here to what they're making now with 400 pieces with a USB port and a light and central locking. And what's really nice is to see the 1300 GS and to see how strong and how well Touratech are doing. It's really a pleasure to see all of that. It's been really nice to come back.